What a win this weekend. Was it beautiful? No. Was it action-packed? No. But we won. We got all 3 points. That's all that matters. This is going to be the way, the style going forward. We're going to have to get used to it. Defense wins championships. Today we're going to debrief Dresden versus Schalke. It's a couple days late. It's the holidays here where I'm at. I was on vacation. Doesn't matter. I watched the game nonetheless at the beach. Schalke won. That's all that matters. We're going to talk about the game today, debrief, see how it actually all went down, and give my take on all this things that's going on. So we win 1-0. That's all that matters. We get 3 points. Was it pretty? No, it wasn't. First half, we really dominated the game, right? So in the game, this one, no Muslic in this game. We thought that maybe he might be gone in the transfer market, so we knew it was going to be either Brian Lasma or Emil Højlund to start. Emil Højlund did get the start in this one. But really the first half, 0-0. Statistics-wise, it looked like they dominated everything possession-wise, but it really wasn't the case. It was all Schalke in the first half. They had 2 shots, really not super threatening on Karius. 1 shot, really, he had to make a good save. But really, it was all Schalke. Unfortunately, Schalke did nothing with it, right? They had a lot of shots on target, but nothing super threatening. Dresden, in their 1 shot, looked more dangerous than Schalke did the whole half. But Schalke essentially dominated the first half. Really didn't feel threatened. Did what they wanted for the most part, minus the final third. What we're seeing is the high line really working. And really in the first 10 minutes, 3 offsides by Dresden shows you that the high line is working. Is this the same pressing that we've seen before? No. Second half, a lot of the same. Really, it wasn't until the second half where Kenan Karaman does his thing, forced his way into the box, earned a penalty. It looked like a straight penalty to all of us, but they had to go to VAR. And what does VAR say? Penalty for Schalke, of course. Kenan Karaman, who got fouled, stepped up, put it away, gave us the winner there in the 84th minute. We win the game. Beautiful. Beautiful in the sense that we got 3 points, and that's all that matters. We are currently second in the table. When's the last time we were able to say that? 5 games into the season, 4 games into the season. What I can say is this the same pressing that we were told was going to happen, that I even told you was going to happen with Schalke? No. This is more of a triggered press, a ball side press. And really when the ball gets into the midfield, you see the whole team triggered to press it and force a turnover. This is what we are seeing with Muslic. The high line defensively is working at the moment. Through 5 games thus far, 0 goals in the first half. No goals allowed in this entire game. This is very unlike what we're used to. We haven't seen this style of play since Domenico Tedesco when we finished in, what? 2nd place. Defense wins championships. I'm not saying we're going to win, but this is the style of play that's we're going to have to get used to, because I don't see it's going to be that attacking, free-flowing style that we all want to see. It's going to be grinded out, minor football, if you will, and so it is what it is. But do we really have much to complain about? We are second in the table going into the international break. Usually going into the breaks, we want it to come quick because we need to reset, refocus, but not right now. This is like a terrible time for us because we're on a little bit of a run here, defensively speaking. Could we do better offensively? Of course. But defensively, don't have much to complain about. We're second in the table, like I said. We are doing things well enough in midfield and defense. And in goal, it's the attack that really needs to finish it off. And we got some transfer news that could boost our thoughts in that respect. But we'll get to that in the podcast. But overall, not much to complain about. It's not pretty, but this is grinded out, winning football. And if we can continue winning, that's all that matters, really, honestly, at this point. Any takeaways in terms of players in this game? Usually I like to get my 4 takeaways, but really, the only player I will talk about in this game is Emil Højlund. Little disappointed by him in the first half. Really did nothing. Really quiet. Came off at halftime for Antwi Ajay. Kurchai came off as well. I wasn't not too sure about that. And I think him coming off and Felipe Sanchez coming in really more is a thing about Felipe Sanchez maybe being able to create a little bit more offensively than Kurchai in regards to this kind of game style. Not to say Kurchai is not going to get the start and does better offensively more times than not. But, just trying to change things up because Dresden really were clogging it up and not allowing us to do anything offensively. Mostly probably that on ourselves, right? But nonetheless, we win 1-0. Another 3 points in the bag. Second place again, as I said. Offensively, still lacking, but defensively, we are looking good. And again, defense wins championships. I'm not saying we're going to win this year the title. I'm not saying we're going to get promoted. But this is the style of play that we're going to have to get used to. And it's going to put us in the mix, higher position than we were last season if we continue playing like this. So we'll see. Hanover is in the horizon. Holstein Kiel is next weekend or after the international break. Can't wait. Hopefully we do better. We'll talk more about the transfer market in the podcast. But yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe. Hope you enjoyed the debrief. We'll catch you guys soon. Glück auf.